across the 40, stays on his feet, cuts it back. Marion Brown, another kickoff return for a touchdown.
Look out! There goes two! No flags! Touchdown!
Howard in trouble!
Incomplete! And the Michigan Wolverines will shock the college football world.
Time coming off. Howard's going to run for it. Time runs out. And that'll do it. Oh, my goodness. Welcome to the Big Ten, Oregon. They storm the field at Upton.
He handed it off to Love, who stays on his feet. Love is in the end zone. Notre Dame has won the Orange Bowl, and Marcus Freeman is taking them to the championship game.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Week Zero podcast. My name is Josh. Joining me today are my co-hosts, Ryan, Car is him Fravel.
It's Stubby.
I don't know if he saw the same second half that we did, but okay. Down below, we got Phil, Maze Madman. Welcome, always, brother. And then someone you guys haven't seen in a while is actually on his way.
Haven't seen him.
Where exactly are you driving to, Connor?
I'm driving to cover a high school football game. I was at another football game where the team that is in our coverage area was already down a quick 9-0 when I left. So now I have to drive about 25 minutes or so to, well, probably about another 20 minutes to this other game. So I'll be there.
Jeez.
I'll be able to talk for a little bit.
Connor having zero faith in his local team. Connor is also joining us today.
The local teams here in the southeastern part of North Carolina are not particularly good. A lot of it is a lot of running and triple option.
What? North Carolina's not recruiting hotbed?
There was one team that was in the state championship in their division in their level last year, and then they lost. So, yeah.
Oh, womp womp. Okay. So I mean, we've got college football going on right now. JMU is
and NFL.
I really feel like JMU is punking Louisville right now. It warms my heart as a Kentucky fan.
Because it's the only happiness you're going to have all year, probably, is seeing Louisville lose to JMU.
Not so fast, my friend. We haven't gotten to this.
Josh watched his team win on Saturday, all right?
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't want to hear from either of you.
Yeah, and it sounds like, it just sucks. It sounds like every Kentucky fan was not exactly happy about the outcome because it wasn't a beatdown.
Now, we're back to the point where we don't know what a forward pass is. It must be something to do with blue teams, right, Phil?
Phil,
Phil, I think you're muted, brother.
You're muted, man.
Yeah, we're good now though. So.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
That doesn't apply.
Nice. Must be nice.
Well,
What's a good team feel like? I haven't felt that in a few years now.
Well,
you guys
can't
have
ask Josh that question.
What's that? Yeah, I was
you can't ask
you can't ask me that.
I actually think Virginia Tech they played that game pretty good for most
our
of the
defense did okay. How about let's just get into it because that's one of the games we talk about. I'm sure.
Yeah, we found out who gets to call their style of football Beamer Ball. And the Beamer Bowl.
Out Beamers.
Yes.
Virginia Tech. There you go. I got it.
Yeah, I think it was just prophetic that Virginia Tech gives up a punt return touchdown in that game.
Yeah. By the way,
our defense was doing really well. Defensive line looks legit, I'll say. Lawrence Sellers, up until the end of the game, did not look very comfortable. He wasn't running as much. I said this during the game, and I think I said this, that neither team was doing a lot of quarterback zone reads, which are some strengths for both QBs. And obviously, drones couldn't hit the broadside of a barn or, hit water if he fell out of a fucking boat. That's how bad he was as a QB. So, the offense was bad, but there was also some bad drops by the receiving corps, which is ironic because then some of the receivers made some good catches. So it's weird. I'm a little bit more. I came away actually slightly optimistic of the team because there was just so many questions. I'm at least optimistic that the defense will be good enough to keep us in games. Obviously, the offense is just the big question mark of whether they can, figure it out or not. And if not, how long Drones gets to, be the starting quarterback.
I don't think I didn't get to watch this game because obviously I was on my way to Hard Rock Stadium for our game, which we'll talk about here in a minute, a little bit. I never thought Drones was the reason that Virginia Tech has struggled. I've always thought it was Brent Pry. Brent Pry is just not a good coach. I think we can see that now. If you guys lose to Vanderbilt,
yes,
Saturday,
he's always been bad. He's always been bad in game clock management. Yes, which became very clear during this game too.
Connor, if you guys lose to Vanderbilt Saturday, he needs to be let go. He really should be let go.
Vanderbilt's not a bad team.
No, I get that, but Josh, he's been there. This is his third year at VT.
Fourth.
And his fourth
year.
Can you tell me in what way Virginia Tech has improved in his 4 years? I haven't seen any improvement. They're still this borderline.
No. It's just he took over a bad team. He went 3-8 his first year, which was 2022.
Whoa.
23, they were off. 23, their offense was really close to the season. Defense was a problem at times. Last year was just,
oh, Jesus.
We hit a dead zone with Connor.
That's bad. Phil, any thoughts on this game? Connor,
no,
you're cutting out.
Yeah, you're cutting out pretty bad, buddy.
All right.
I might be driving through. It looks like I have I'm driving through an area with one car.
All right.
You're done, Connor. You're done. We'll see you. Bye.
Jesus.
He was. That was awful. I couldn't understand any of that.
Go ahead, Phil.
I watched most of this game. Obviously have some rooting interest now for Virginia Tech, but I thought they were in this game for most of the game. The difference is that South Carolina, the difference in the last several recruiting classes really showed up, right? Nick Harbor caught a deep ball in this game. Dylan Stewart showed up in this game, and that's the difference, right, between South Carolina and Virginia Tech at this point, is that they can lean on players to be special, whereas Virginia Tech right now, when playing a team like South Carolina, doesn't necessarily have the horses that they do, and I think that ultimately was the difference in the game. Even the kickoff return, that's a guy, you know what I mean, that Virginia Tech hasn't developed yet or doesn't have yet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Josh, any thoughts from your
end? Nothing but agreement. I honestly do believe that South Carolina team was just that much more talented than Virginia Tech is at this point. I don't think that, this loss hurts Virginia Tech very much, but it's definitely not. And here's the thing: it's week 1, so we don't really know how good or bad any of these teams are yet.
Yeah,
we need a couple weeks to figure that out. So, was it a talent issue? Was it more of a X's and O's thing, or was it a was it just? I don't know. Was it just week 1? Offense isn't rolling kind of thing,
Yeah.
it could be any of those, but it was a tough loss for them, but I don't think it affects them that much.
Yeah, I think you had higher expectations. I don't think you expected to beat South Carolina if you're a Virginia Tech fan, but the defense looks great. The offense needs massive amounts of work.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get to the next game, the final of the top 10 matchups. I was at this game. I have a lot of thoughts about this game. I was really pissed off immediately after, and then I sat back and I watched film. Because we have some former players that do things behind a paywall where they kind of break down offense and defensive film for hours. Once I broke down the film, my thoughts on this game completely changed. So I'll let you guys go first, and then I'll kind of give my thoughts.
All right. Oh, do you want to go? Go ahead, Phil.
You go.
No. So first of all, let me say this: I picked Miami to win this game, and I thought so. My thinking picking Miami was that, much like what Michigan is going to be facing this week, on the road going to Norman. That it's a hostile environment for
a bad Wi-Fi area is going through.
Brother. Yeah, hold off.
Hostile environment for a young quarterback, right? And that's my thing. That was my thinking on with CJ Carr. He hasn't started a game before this one. And CJ Carr didn't necessarily have to be bad or anything for it to be this way, right? And he wasn't, by the way. CJ Carr was actually very good in this game. I got to give him credit. That said, I think I thought that Miami's defensive line was vastly underrated by a lot of people going into this game. It's not that they played crazy out of their mind either in this one, but that was my thinking going in when picking them, is that they had a bunch of studs along the defensive line. And then that they were just more explosive offensively. I thought that they could be more explosive offensively. That really came through in a couple of those plays. I respect it, and what I thought would be, the only reason that I thought twice about not picking Miami was because of Jeremiah Love, and he was used in this game more like a decoy than an actual cowbell back, right? So that was surprising, but CJ Carr more than made up for that with his play, both passing and running himself. So that's my takeaway from the game. Mario Cristobal in this thing. We got to be real there. He tried to not win. I guess the players refused to lose, though. So that's my takeaway.
Yeah, I'll quickly go before hopefully the Wi-Fi looks like it'll be good. But Miami's defense looked good. For most of the first half and partway through the third quarter, I thought the Notre Dame defense did not look good. CJ Carr obviously looked good, but obviously kind of unlucky with that interception. That was just kind of a weird bounce that happened. So I don't really put that interception on him, obviously. And then I think I understand why Ryan didn't, or why he thought Notre Dame would win, but both Josh and I had the same reason of, first career start in a hostile environment for CJ Carr, even though he played very well. That's why we picked Miami, and Miami did almost blow it, but I think it also shows that Miami has a little bit of fortitude. They're not as offensively explosive, obviously, as they were last year, so it remains to be seen how much they can replicate their offense last year. If they can be 75% of what they were last year, I think they're still a good threat to make the playoff. But Notre Dame is still, in a good spot. But so we'll see. Hopefully they can regroup.
Josh.
Yeah, I also picked Miami to win this game. I picked it close, and it turns out I was right about something. I really think that, and this is just a difference in opinion with coaching. I really think Freeman needs to use what he's got and not try to scheme what he wants. Does that make sense? You know, you've got a back that, I mean, could absolutely be an All-American, and he gets what, 4? It's less than 10 touches in the first half.
He had 4 carries in the first half, 10 carries in the game.
Half.
He had
10 in the game?
CJ Carr had more carries than Jeremiah Love did.
That's a tragedy.
I think Miami was selling out to try and stop the run a little bit, which I think Notre Dame was like, okay, well, if they're going to try and do that, let's just see what Carr can do. And at first, it didn't look like it was going well with Miami building up that lead and kind of stifling the Notre Dame offense a little bit. But yeah, that's obviously not a recipe for success for Notre Dame, is having, Jeremiah Love not be involved in the offense as much.
Yeah, I think they'll find more success this season involving Love a lot more, and I think that's the difference in this game. I mean, probably not, but time of possession was an issue for Notre Dame in this game, and just you don't have those issues if you establish the run. Could it have won them the game? Yes, but like you said, Miami was selling out to stop the run. Do you use that, take a couple, short run, short downage things, let them think you're getting into it, and then throw over the top? It's just one of those things. And Freeman is one of these coaches that I think they make dumb decisions coaching. So it's and not saying that he's not a good coach. I'm just saying sometimes he doesn't put his team in the best position to win.
It almost feels like he's like, you know what, this team's expecting is going to try and do this thing, so we're going to try and go against that or play it, and it's going to try and take away our strength. So we're going to do it ourselves by taking away that strength instead of just trying to play into that strength and trying to break through, if that makes sense.
And now we have another close early in the season loss to a top 10 team.
Yep. So,
I mean, it's just
Freeman teams typically come out and play with their head on fire in games like this. Like the thing that I saw was just lack of energy. The first half looked like Miami was playing their Super Bowl. Notre Dame looked like they were playing against NIU. Just from the energy standpoint. I don't know if it was because some guys said, some guys were talking about the humidity. I don't think that was a factor. I almost wonder if it was a national championship.
Wasn't it raining? Wasn't it raining?
It was raining, yeah. But I wonder if it was a national championship game hangover, and our guys went into this game thinking, we were just in the national championship. It's Miami.
Hangover.
The energy
doesn't really happen.
It just. To me, it just you heard all the stuff in the offseason, like Jeremiah Love doing interviews, and it's he did it in the Players Tribune where he's like, our national championship wasn't denied, it was just delayed. And we're coming into the season pissed off. We got a chip on our shoulder. We're going to keep the pain of the loss to Ohio State and all that stuff. It didn't look like that to me.
I know I wasn't here much, guys, but I just got to where I'm going, so I have to leave. But I apologize for the Wi-Fi issues.
You're good.
I'll probably be able to do at least our recap stream tomorrow night after the games. I'll be at the Vandy game, so that'll be a nice, fun little recap to talk about, possibly. Yeah. As someone's car does, a horn goes off in front of me. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your stream.
Yep. But yeah, getting back to that, you guys talked about not giving Love the ball, so I agreed immediately after the game, and then I watched the film, and there's a lot of things you don't see on the TV copy. There's a lot of things you don't see when you're watching the game in person. If you're watching the game in person or on TV, It looks like Notre Dame's just running a lot of tunnel, bubble screens, right? Like that was what they were trying to do. There were actually a lot of RPOs where Carr was supposed to read the defense pre-snap. There were a lot of pre-snap RPOs,
which is something you should not do to a true freshman quarterback. Or I'm sorry, redshirt freshman quarterback.
And Denbrock's idea was actually the game plan itself. The game plan itself was to try to neutralize Ruben Bain and Mesidor as much as possible by making them think, like not just allowing them to just tee off, right? Make them think, oh shit, they're going to throw this to the outside. I can't just straight rush or else we can give up a lot of yards. Because typically on those RPO screens, you have more blockers for the offense than you got defenders in the box. So there were a lot of times where Carr threw the screen and it shouldn't have been thrown. And if you go back and watch that play, Jeremiah Love's got a hole because the defense is thinking, oh, well, here goes Notre Dame throwing the screen again. We're going to attack the screen. That's the whole point of it. It was to get Miami's defense to not be able to react as fast. It just wasn't executed well, partly because you're expecting a redshirt freshman quarterback, first true start on the road against a top 10 team, to read a defense pre-snap. Like, it's hard. He did very well with what he was given. But at some point, if you're Denbrock, who is one of the best offensive coordinators in the nation, we saw him with Jaden Daniels. We saw him with, Desmond Ridder at Cincinnati. Like, you, as the OC, you just got to be like, I'm not giving you the option anymore. Hand the fucking ball to Jeremiah Love. Like, stop thinking. Do not fucking read this anymore. Just hand the ball up. It never got to that point. And then eventually you found yourself in a 21-7 hole, and you had no choice but to just let CJ Carr go back there and try to win the game, which he almost did. And I'm not blaming him for the final drive where he had a minute left and no timeouts, because it's not on him when his tackle looks like a Roomba, right? Because Ruben Bain has him completely spun around. Like, that is bad. And I get it. Ruben Bain is he might be a top 10 NFL draft pick this year. But you're an offensive lineman at Notre Dame. You have a captain C on your chest, and you look like that. That is embarrassing. Like, that's embarrassing. I do think that the season's not over. You got to win. I think for us, though, you got to beat Texas A&M next week. You want to make the playoff, you got to beat A&M. So
yes,
that's my thoughts on the game. But, yeah, I mean, it's crazy because you guys, I know we all picked on the pick stream, like, Miami because of the difference in quarterback. It's ironic because we're sitting here, Miami won, and CJ Carr is nowhere near the reason Notre Dame lost the game.
Yeah.
It's ironic. And I think Notre Dame lost the game on those two plays, the CJ Daniels one-handed catch, how that wasn't an interception.
Bro, that was amazing. It was only not intercepted because of the effort he put in to catch that.
The safety just sat there. Like, I don't know what our safety was doing. He looked like he was getting ready for a fair catch. Like, he's sitting there doing this. And I'm like, bro, get up there and at least crack the dude. Do something.
That was amazing.
But, yeah, that was a good play. And then the interception, I think.
Bro, that interception, first of all, let's talk about that interception for a second.
Yeah.
The guy who caused, I guess, the deflect, that he, like, had it in his hands, it ricochets off him, whatever. Then he kicks it in the air and, they intercept it. Right. How high did he get up off the ground, bro? He looked like he was like 50 feet in the air. It's crazy.
Well, what was it? Greathouse flipped him.
Right.
And then Greathouse went up to try to smack it out of bounds. And then I think it was a Miami defensive lineman undercut Greathouse as he's trying to do that, which then he wasn't able to do it. And then the ball just it felt like it stayed up there for forever.
Right.
And then Ruben Bain's big ass was able to get the interception. And when that happened, I was like, the game's over. And we scored the game tying touchdown. And I'm like, in the stadium, I'm like, okay, we got the momentum. Notre Dame fan. I was in the Notre Dame section. Everybody's going fucking wild. We're talking shit to Miami fans. And then we see the ball control where Miami just gets the game down to kick a game-winning field goal. And I'm like, you know what it was? It was the Notre Dame-Penn State game from last year, but reversed. That's what the fuck that game was. And now I feel how Penn State fans felt last year. It's awful. It's awful. All right, let's get to the next game. TCU spoils Bill Belichick's debut at UNC in a big way, in a very big way. I think me and Lucas were the only two that picked
Oh my
TCU
god!
in this game, by the way.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
No, this.
What are
this
your guys' thoughts
tackle
on this game?
Is insane. If you're watching the JMU Louisville game, this tackle is crazy.
Oh no, I'm not. But I am shocked that they are. It's almost
Louisville's
halftime
losing right now.
Yeah,
They're driving though. They're blitz. And
but
out.
yeah,
No
on
block.
this game, right? I think. Well, I was shocked. I obviously picked North Carolina to win this game. I thought they, and then they come out. They go right down the field, right? Scored a touchdown. But one of the more shocking stats in this game, it was like a point in the third quarter, I believe, where Gio Lopez hadn't completed a pass.
The stat
since like the first quarter, bro. It was insane. I was like, you know what, this is not good. But he did complete a pass to the other team, a pick six, I believe, to the other team. But man. Yeah, it got real Shabba ranks for North Carolina.
Yeah.
For the people that bet on UC, there's a lot of people that were putting money on North Carolina to win the ACC.
Yeah.
They looked like in high school team out there how bad they were getting beat. What was it? Was it Chris Fowler that said? What was the term he used? That TCU was giving him the paddle or something like that.
Crazy.
Or the whipping stick or something like that. And I'm like, damn. It was bad.
Yeah,
and
it was pretty bad.
I don't know. Maybe Bill Belichick's girlfriend was the one that put the game plan together. Because that was not it. By the way, the post game press conference with Bill Belichick, where he had like a thing around him, an arch of just balloons, like they thought they were gonna win, and it was fucking so cringy, bro. But yeah, TCU is who I thought they were. North Carolina is way worse. Like I thought it would be bad because he's rebuilding this team. I didn't think it'd be that bad. That was an utter embarrassment.
Oh God. And I think the funniest part was the takes, right? The takes right after that first drive.
What was it? What's his name? The dude on who used to be on First Take, Skip Bayless.
Yeah,
he was
Skip
like,
Bayless.
But UNC has a national championship caliber offense in the first drive. I'm like, bro, this fucking dude. And he didn't delete it though. Props to him.
Oh man, I think they practiced that first drive
hundreds of times
for 6 months straight.
We don't know what the script is. We don't know what the script is after that first drive.
Wait, they've been practicing that since the spring.
Yeah, that's been their like start off drive practice.
Oh yeah, we got him with this one.
We're gonna march down the field.
Bill Belichick got distracted from writing the rest of the game plan by his 24-year-old girlfriend.
No. His 24-year-old girlfriend built the bubble arch or the balloon arch behind him. That's what it was.
Crazy.
Oh, it's really hard to imagine a worse starting game for
what was it?
Retiree.
There was a stat out there that this was the worst loss in Bill Belichick's coaching career, and
this game was elder abuse.
Damn.
It really was. I've never seen an old man beat that badly in my life.
By Sonny Dykes, by the way.
Lock him up. That was.
Lock him up.
I think it's safe to say that, as of right now, coaching in the NFL does not translate to coaching in college.
No, they're two different games.
Yeah. Anybody that was looking to hire John Gruden immediately removed him from the list.
After seeing this
right.
Oh,
right.
man. All right. This one I thought was interesting because this kind of got into a debate online by a lot of, I think it was mainly Notre Dame, Texas, Michigan, and Ohio State fans. Oh, and Cal fans. I didn't know they existed, but
Cal has fans?
I guess.
Yeah.
Which first-time starting quarterback in each of our opinions had the best performance of the weekend? I guess you can include Dante Moore. I wouldn't necessarily count Dante Moore because he did start prior.
What up?
Dante the GOAT, man.
I wouldn't count Dante at all.
I wouldn't. So let's not count Dante. So between Arch Manning, Julian Sand,
Definitely
CJ Carr, Bryce Underwood, and Jackson. I'm not going to say the kid's name. The Cal quarterback.
He probably had the best.
Yeah, I think it's the Cal quarterback.
Hold on,
Did Montana State's better than Oregon State. What are we talking about?
Oh, okay.
Did Mateen from
Mateer
Oklahoma,
play? He started before.
Okay,
He started
all right.
before. Yeah.
But I gotta be objective here and say Bryce Underwood had the best start.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So here's my thought.
Completely
I think
unbiased take.
I
Completely.
think
Completely
the
unbiased.
Cal quarterback had by far the best performance by any of the first time starting.
He was
QBs.
really good.
However, in my opinion,
I'll give you $5 if you can say his name.
I cannot. I won't even
cannot.
attempt
Hold on,
it.
Cal's quarterback?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
However, CJ Carr, in my opinion, had the best performance against the best team out of any of those guys. 3 total touchdowns against a top 10 team on the road. Arch Manning looked like garbage. Julian Sand was basically a game manager. And
I got that.
Bryce Underwood probably had like the next best
I
performance.
thought Miami was bad.
Shit. You know what? I'm using it. It doesn't fit the narrative here. All right, Lucas? It doesn't fit the narrative.
Fair enough.
Oh man.
I mean, you know,
I can pronounce that name.
say it. Do it.
Okay. Jaron Kiawe Saigapolatele.
Okay. I'm
Is
impressed.
that how you
There you
pronounce
go.
it?
It
I had to
sounds
read it
right.
while saying
He
it.
said it with such confidence that it sounded right.
The real way to pronounce it is Jaron left to Cal because I couldn't start over Dante.
Which, by the way, it looks like you guys made the wrong decision. That kid looks like
What?
a fucking stud. That kid looks like a stud.
Hold on. Who did
Wow.
Cal play?
Oregon State.
Oh, okay.
Who? Oh no, you guys play Oklahoma State.
Well, we
this
all,
week, right?
by the way, we all picked Oregon State, just not Phil. Phil picked Cal.
Right,
He
Oh my
had
God.
to pay.
right.
Got that point.
Hey, bro, I kicked y'all ass this week. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Did you get one wrong?
Nah, I
You
definitely got one wrong. I
You
got,
got one wrong. One.
I got
think it
Texas
was-
wrong. I got Texas
Texas
wrong.
was the only one. Texas was the only game Phil got wrong all week.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is nuts.
Of course, my dumb ass picked Syracuse to beat Tennessee. That didn't
Whoa.
go so well. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Uh,
for that.
All right. I don't know how prepared we are for this, but stunners
I'm
and
not.
bummers.
Y'all have fun.
Lucas is. I don't really have one.
This is Lucas's bread and butter. Oh
This
no,
is
we
Lucas.
lost him.
I think he's looking up at who to pick on his
Oh,
phone.
okay.
All right.
I
Yeah,
think this is easy, man.
Yeah, this was pretty
This
easy
week.
for me.
This week is easy.
This was easy
ahead.
for me. I'm not going to read all the stats because then I got to go out and look at it again. But for my stunner, I had Tommy Castellanos.
Oh yeah.
You don't got Saban to save you.
Hey, bro.
They did not.
Hey,
They let that
I
man
gotta
talk
give this
all
to-
that trash and back it up. That was great.
Man, talk.
Man, I tell you what.
Back it up, dude. That's awesome.
It really like this just fits Phil's narrative of Michigan broke Alabama. Even
We
more.
definitely did. We
Like
definitely
they are
have.
not the same
I
Bama.
think DeBoer broke Alabama, but
I think Michigan broke Alabama.
Well, we retired Saban, so it starts there, and then
well, never. Look, here. Lesson learned: never hire a Pac-12 coach to do an
hold
SEC
on,
coach.
hold on, Josh, because that doesn't fit the narrative. We also, after retiring Saban, we then broke DeBoer.
Yeah, you broke the board in the
right. Yeah. So, yeah.
Which, by the way, like briefly,
Notre
on
Dame
that-
just lost to a Pac-12 coach, by the way.
Hey,
For
you
the
know what? All right. Wait,
the
hold
record.
on a minute. Wait, hold on a second. Doesn't Mario Cristobal have the same amount of top 10 wins as Dan Lanning now?
Damn.
That's
Mario
crazy.
Cristobal has also been a
That's
head coach for
crazy.
5 more
20
years.
Damn it.
Anyway, all right. So who's your bummer then, Lucas?
Bummer was Kyron Drones. He played like Dookie.
He did play pretty
And
bad.
they were in that game because of Virginia Tech's defense was playing very well at the beginning, and he gave that game away.
Yeah.
All right, Phil, who's your stunners and bummers?
My stunner was actually going to be Castellanos too, for obvious reasons. I think that's probably everybody's stunner. Then the bummer is Arch Manning because, yikes,
Yeah.
bro. Arch Manning looked like he was an adopted Manning. He's Timu Manning,
He was playing like his dad.
right? Who played receiver, bro?
Who played receiver for like Rice or something like that. I don't even know.
he went to-
by the way,
Nice.
He went to Tennessee, right? Originally,
No.
then he got the back problem or whatever.
wasn't
Oh,
remind me if
Arch
correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we all get told that Arch Manning was generational?
Definitely. Paul
Yeah.
Feinbaum told anybody with ears
Dude,
that he was the greatest thing
Feinbaum
since sliced
is
bread.
on suicide watch, dog. It's
Bro,
bad.
you know what's crazy is
Bro.
bro, Paul Feinbaum and Dan Orlovsky on ESPN was it yesterday. They
Mhm.
stood in it. They stood 10 toes down.
Oh,
Arch
bro,
Manning
Dan
still
Orlovsky
was
is out here glazing the hell out of Arch. Did you see his video breakdown? He's like, yeah, and if you look here, he says he's think he's getting, one high safety, and then they're doubling this guy and blah, blah. I'm like, yo, bro, kick rock,
I
he was
heard
trash.
somebody call Ohio State's defensive coordinator a genius.
Bro,
Matt Patricia?
that was my bummer. My personal bummer was that they made Matt Patricia look good.
Oh no.
Sarkisian might be the worst red zone play caller in the history of the sport.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm talking the history of college football. He might be the worst red zone play caller. Arch Manning couldn't hit the kitchen if he was standing on the counter, bro. He was trash. He couldn't hit the kitchen floor if he was standing on the counter.
And I don't understand this because I got called in spaces by Texas fans and other college football fans a dumbass because I said, well, I think Arch is going to be a good quarterback. I don't think he's generational, and I don't think he's even a top 5 quarterback in college football this year. I got called a dumbass for that.
See,
by the way, because I'm a guy, I don't know about you guys, I'm a guy that I want to see what he does against actual competition. I don't give a shit what you do against Missouri State or Mississippi State and fucking, what was it, Louisiana Monroe at home?
Louisiana Monroe.
Like, oh my God, Arch had 5 touchdowns against Louisiana Monroe. Fucking give him the Heisman. Jesus Christ. Like, and now it's funny because all the Texas fans want to backtrack and say, we never said he was generational. We just said he was going to be. We wanted he was
absolutely
good.
did.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, here's the thing. Arch has a lot of time this year to turn things around. I just don't think he will. So there's that.
Well, think about it. He's going to face better defenses than Ohio State.
Yeah.
Like, can you
Statistically,
imagine what's he going to do against Georgia at Georgia?
what's he gonna do against Kentucky at Kentucky?
A lot.
Look, they're still gonna win. He ain't throwing no
He
five
said,
touchdowns.
"What's he gonna do against Kentucky?"
all
No
they gotta do-
disrespect, respectfully.
Oh, okay, all right. No. You guys will see it. Don't worry.
Respectfully, Josh.
But disrespectfully.
I mean, y'all can laugh. It's fine.
I do think
Respectfully, I'm gonna put million.
Highest graded defensive line.
I do think really quick we do got to play this because I don't think you guys played it Saturday night, but in honor of Arch Manning in Texas, The first year they've ever been ranked inside or the number one team ever to start the year, and they lose it immediately.
Texas is back, folks.
Not this time. You're wrong.
We're back.
No, we got you.
When Texas wins tonight
No way.
against the mighty SEC,
No way.
Texas is back.
This one was invented by a writer.
I remember that game. Arkansas
Kills it
bent
every
him
time.
over and
Damn it. Every time Texas fans think they're back, they get humbled in a big way. It's fucking hilarious. All right. Let's get to the Pickems of the week real quick. Phil is now the leader of the clubhouse from last to first in just 2 weeks.
yeah, Phil,
and
it's
now
nice
me.
up here, ain't it?
It is. If you, I'm starting. The air's thin.
The Florida State pick and the Cal pick.
I told you
Insane.
guys. Told you.
Insane.
Florida State's back.
Yeah.
No. No. No, but, seriously, Lee Corso being right on that pick.
Hey, no, Lee Corso, wasn't he
speaking of-
100%?
It was perfect.
It was
Yeah.
100%.
How about that, man? Shout out, way to go out. That's a great way to
out
go
on
out.
top.
By the way, it's gonna be so weird watching game day tomorrow.
It is,
with
man.
no Corso.
Yeah.
Like
He'll
I
be
don't know
all
if
right,
they'll.
though.
Do you guys think they'll ever bring back the headgear? Like, or is
No.
that just done?
Nah, they gotta
No, that's
retire
him.
that, man.
That's
Unless Nick Saban does it. Put it on Nick Saban.
Bro, Nick Saban does it, that'd be fucking hilarious.
He's got the personality of this wall back here, bro.
Dude,
But he's
Saban
such a
is
legend, though.
I love how opposite like Pat McAfee and Coach Saban are.
Right. Nah, they
Well,
work
did you
great
hear
together.
Did you hear the Lee Corso thing they did for ESPN? They were interviewing Nick Saban. He's like, when I first got here, I thought we were going to actually talk legitimate ball,
Damn
and
it.
then I quickly realized that
Damn it.
this is entertaining.
Damn it, bro.
Chill.
Chill out, man. Chill out, Nick.
He's like, yeah, my first game day, I'm sitting next to Pat, and he's out here taking his shirt off, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't about talking ball. This is about entertainment. Oh man! All right, Virginia at NC State, the battle of the mid.
This should be
I
a
don't know
good
why
one.
it's 1+0.
Battle of the middle of the ACC.
NC State is a 3-point favorite at home. By the way, NC State barely beat East Carolina. So that's
But they
That's
still
something.
beat them.
they beat them. Not because they did anything, but because East Carolina shit down their
And
legs.
it's at home for NC State.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, so this would be a wash neutrally. All right. Well, Ryan, who you got?
I'm taking UVA.
Should I go first? Oh no.
No. Keep the
Yeah.
order.
Based off
It
of
goes
last
off of
year.
what we did last
Good.
All right. I don't know if the Wolfpack is hard to beat at home or not. I do know they have some of their bigger games at home. I'll go on and take NC State.
Yeah. Give me the Cavaliers. Pulling off the upset here.
Oh boy.
Connor's
I
taking-
don't feel good about my pick at all.
Connor's taking NC State, and Lucas is taking NC State. So me and Phil are alone
Okay.
on this
All
one.
right. Yeah, I still don't
yeah.
feel good about this.
Hey,
get
I'm
some
sticking with
separation
Phil. Whatever.
here.
Yeah, whatever Phil does, I'm just going with Phil. All right. A rivalry renewed. I don't know what this rivalry is called, but it's an old Big 12 rivalry. Kansas at
It's
Missouri.
called the Civil War.
The Civil War?
Yeah, this
all right.
rivalry started before the Civil War.
Mm.
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so
I guess I'm first.
I picked Wild for this.
I don't know why Missouri's the favorite. I know Kansas has played Fresno and Wagner, but Jalen Daniels looks like he's got that 2022 version of himself back. I'm going with the Jayhawks in this one.
Yeah. Also, give me Kansas in this. I think they're playing. They're one of the best playing teams right now. They run around with energy all game. Their offense is high scoring. Their defense is stingy. Missouri has had to play absolutely nobody, and they struggled in the first half. So, give me Kansas, and it might be close, but I'm still taking the Jayhawks.
I'm gonna go the opposite way here. I think Missouri wins this game. I think they cover the spread even. Give me Missouri.
Connor's going with Kansas, and Lucas is going with Missouri.
A nice split down the middle.
So, Army at Kansas State. I don't know if you guys watched the
How is Kansas State a 17?
I have no fucking idea. Did you guys see they almost lost to North Dakota at home?
I did see that.
And Avery Johnson threw 4 interceptions that were all dropped by the DBs. If one of those are picked off, as they lose to North Dakota at home. But meanwhile, Army
lost in overtime to Tarleton State.
Yeah, so
bro,
this is a battle of absolute ass right now.
2-pack of ass.
I'm gonna go with Army in this one. Believe it or not, I'm taking Army to win on the road. Just because while they did lose to Tarleton State, the style of offense that they run.
Northwestern is beating somebody 22-0. Never would have thought I'd see it. But
Western Illinois. That's
great.
Right. But yeah, I'm going Army in this one.
Okay.
To win?
Army. Taking Army.
Yeah, to win.
All right.
Well, so as much as I'd like to take Army, it was Tarleton State.
Right.
And as much as I don't want to take Kansas State because they looked like ass last week.
Right.
Let me tell you something. They didn't build all those buildings out in the middle of the desert from being wrong. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with Vegas on this one. Give me Kansas State. I don't believe it.
There's no way they cover this, right?
They're not covering.
Bad game. I don't think that.
There's no way
you're going to see two teams try to lose.
I'm actually going K-State too.
Take Army in the points though.
Definitely take the points.
I'm taking the point, but K-State.
So Lucas and Connor are both taking K-State. So I'm alone on this one. All right, Boston College at Poor Lou Bronham. Michigan State is a 3.5-point favorite at home. I'm going Sparty in this one.
I haven't seen either of these teams play yet.
Why would you?
Exactly, right? They've been so buried by all these other games. I guess I'm picking the home team. I don't know if I don't like this one. Give me Michigan State, but not by 3.5.
Right.
It's going to be a 1-point game.
I'm going to go ahead and take Port Lobronum. They're going to have the best 2 players on the field. I think they win it. They find a way to win this one.
Connor is going with Boston College, and Lucas is going with Michigan State.
Okay.
All right. UCLA, the Fighting Nico Amalivias, and then shit the bed.
UNLV is 2-0, sir.
Or 2-0, my bad.
Jesus.
That's a typo.
Oh,
that is a typo. But UNLV, so they're 2-0. UCLA is a 2.5-point favorite on the road.
Right.
How?
People still remember the Idaho State game, I guess.
So UNLV did look better in their second game than they did in their first. Their first game, I don't know how you almost lose to Potato Farmers, but they managed to squeak that one out. UCLA gets blown, absolutely wrecked by Utah.
How quick do you think Nico puts in his transfer portal papers?
I don't think he gets to because, I don't know who would take him. Rambling State might take him.
Damn it.
Middle Tennessee, maybe.
Oh man.
Probably a directional school somewhere would probably take him. But UCLA, I feel like UNLV they definitely don't have the better players, but they get it at home. The crowd's going to go crazy because everybody is believing in Las Vegas sports teams now. We'll give that a weekend.
Yo, watch out, bro.
But I'm saying, the Raiders haven't lost yet.
Right.
Y'all are riding high.
Nevada. Wait, no. Nevada lost. So
Yeah, they
technically,
did. They did.
Yeah.
I said Vegas. I didn't.
He
say
did
Nevada.
say Vegas.
That's true. That is
Yeah,
true.
so give me.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take the UNLV.
I'm taking UNLV too.
I'll take the runner. What are they? The Runner Rebs?
No, they're the Rebels.
Yeah, the Rebs.
Yeah, the running. Oh my God.
Yeah, running Rebels.
Right.
The running Rebels.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and take UCLA, man. I think I have no reason to do this other than I saw UNLV play defense. Give me UCLA.
All right, so Connor and Lucas are both taking UNLV. So Phil's alone on this one again.
All right. Phil's Phil's a genius.
A battle of future Pac-12. San Diego State at Washington State. Washington State's a 1.5-point favorite. Now, you guys probably didn't see this, but Washington State had to kick a game-winning field goal to beat Idaho at home, 13-10. Yeah, bad.
The Vandals are a good football team.
This is what you get to look forward to with the new Pac-12, everybody. Totally a power conference, right? The group of six never sounded so good. I'm
the
going to take San
Pac-12 does exist. Or I'm sorry, the Big 12 does exist.
Yeah.
I'm going with San Diego State in this one. Give me the Aztecs.
Hold on. Did they almost lose to Iowa or Iowa State?
Ooh.
Washington State.
They almost lost to Idaho.
Idaho. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, Idaho.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
This is a tough one.
Give me. I'll take Washington State.
This is a tough one to pick. I'm gonna go
with
with San Diego State. I'm gonna go with Ryan here. Give me San Diego State.
Connor's going Wazoo, and Lucas is going Wazoo. All right. Baylor at number 17, SMU. SMU's a 2.5-point favorite.
I think this is a sleeper. This is going to be a very good game.
Yeah. I'm going with the Mustangs in this one.
I, too, am taking the Mustangs in this one. I just saw what Auburn was able to do to Baylor, and I think that SMU's running quarterback is going to do some damage.
Yeah, I 3 am going with the Mustangs here.
Clean sweep as Lucas and Connor are both going with SMU as well. Iowa at number 16, Iowa State.
Ain't no way that's not pass interference. Okay.
What is this rivalry called, Josh?
Iowa and Iowa State?
The Cyhawk, right?
Yeah, it's the Cyhawk.
Okay. All right.
And they don't even get to wave to the children in the children's hospital.
Yeah, they're at Iowa State. They don't do that.
Yeah, I know. They do that at Iowa.
They don't care about the kids in the children's hospital at Iowa State.
What is with all the people who painted their faces for this Louisville game? I've seen dude number 3 with Cardinal face paint.
All right. I'm taking the Cyclones in this one. Iowa still doesn't know how to play offense. For that reason alone, give me it, Cyclones.
All right. I will take, 3.5? Ugh. I don't even know if I would score that.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take Iowa State. If this was at Iowa, I would have no problem picking Iowa to win this game. But man, I don't know what they're trying to do up there.
Yeah.
Not offense.
Right. I'm going to take Iowa State 2 here. I don't know who has the head-to-head edge, but I feel like Iowa's won this game a lot recently, but I'm going to take Iowa State this time.
Yeah, I want to say it's like a home and home thing where it's if
Yeah.
Iowa's at home, they win it.
It is.
But so Connor is going with Iowa State. Lucas is going with Iowa, so he's by himself on this one.
All right.
South Florida at number 13, Florida. Florida's an 18.5-point favorite at home.
Too
I
much.
would not take those points.
That's too much.
That's way too much.
Man, I want to take South Florida in this game. I really do. But I think while I do think that South Florida covers, I think Florida ekes out a close win at home in the Swamp. So give me the Gators.
The Swamp is a very hostile place to play. I think 18.5 is way too much. Weather's not going to play a factor in this game. You know what? Sunbelt Billy does it again. Give me South Florida to win.
No
If
doubt.
that happens, Florida fans might
Florida fans will call for his game for his job. 1,000%.
Phil?
I'm going to go with the Gators in this one. I do think it's going to be close, but I think they're just the talent is just going to win out.
Connor's taking Florida, and so is Lucas. So, Josh, you're getting a free point on that one. Number 12, Arizona State at Mississippi State. Somehow, some way, Mississippi State is favored in this game. I couldn't believe it when I wrote this shit down.
That is insane.
I don't know why.
Ladies and gentlemen, free points for betting on free money for betting on this game. I would take this line and run with it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me double check this.
That's insane.
I gotta double check this just to be sure.
Please do, because
okay, never mind. Arizona State's 6.5-point favorite.
All
right, there we go. Yeah, I was gonna say
6.5 points. He caught that one-handed. Oh my God, what an amazing catch here at this JMU Louisville game.
So Arizona State's a 6.5-point favorite. I'm taking ASU.
All right. I know they're going to have a long bus ride from the hotel to the game because apparently ASU's head coach thinks that a hotel that has slot machines in the lobby is a casino. So we're I'm going to go on and take Arizona State. I just think they're a better team than Mississippi State. I think 6.5 points is too little. I think Arizona State wins by 2 to 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I agree with both of you guys. I think Arizona State wins this one pretty handily.
Yeah, clean sweep here. Connor and Lucas are both taking Arizona State. All right, number 11, Illinois. On the road at Duke, a sneaky good game. If it wasn't for Michigan and Oklahoma, this would probably be the second best game of the weekend. I'm taking Illinois in this one. They're one of my preseason playoff teams. Give me the Fighting Illini to win at
Phil,
Duke.
you watching this?
I'm watching it, and Louisville's
getting pumped.
Yeah,
this is dirty. Here, 1, 2, 3 tackles. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get a touchdown there. That's ooh.
Who are you taking?
Illinois.
Right? All right.
He took Illinois.
Yeah.
Well, me being a Kentucky fan, I hope that Duke loses everything all the time. So, give me the Fighting Illini. 2.5 points. That's kind of wild, considering Illinois is ranked in the top 15. But rankings don't really matter, I guess. So.
Yeah. I'm taking Illinois too. I think it'll be close though. I like Darian Mensah, but give me Illinois.
Connor's taking Illinois. Lucas is taking Duke in the upset. So Lucas is on his own there. Vanderbilt at Virginia Tech, the Fighting Diego Pavios. Virginia Tech is a 2.5-point favorite at home.
And Virginia Tech is 0-1.
Yes, they are 0-1. I keep the typos, man. I was hurrying before I did this. I'm taking the Fighting Diego Pavios in this one. I think Vanderbilt gets it done.
Man, I thought I was going to be alone on this. Give me Vanderbilt. Virginia Tech's going to go 0 for 2 for the season and 0 for 2 for the SEC.
I actually got Virginia Tech winning this one. I think they bounce back. The defense played really well. I think they do a good job here. They're at home. Enter the Sandman. Give me Virginia Tech.
Lucas and Connor are both going VT. That's surprising. All right. Number 12, Ole Miss goes on the road to Kentucky. Rematch of last year's game where Kentucky basically ruined Ole Miss's college football playoff chances. Ole Miss is a 9.5-point favorite on the road.
Oh, that line's gone way down.
I'm taking Ole Miss in this one. I think they get revenge for last year. Phil?
Yeah, I'm also taking Ole Miss, and I think they cover the spread.
Okay. I'll go on and go. So the last 4 times these two teams have played, the games have been decided by 9 points total. So, yeah, Louisville is in
Yes,
trouble.
they are.
That's, man. I can just hear Louisville fans now. It's, I'm white trash and I'm in trouble. No, I don't think it's a mystery who I'm picking here. They got it done last year. We saw a high-flying and maybe everybody doesn't remember, but Lane Kiffin had that offense humming against a bunch of, Group of 5 and FCS teams, and then they played us and they couldn't score 20. I think, and something else too, Ole Miss gave up 191 rushing yards to something called Georgia State. So, I think that Ole Miss's weaknesses line up very well with Kentucky's strengths here. I think 9.5 points is too much for this game. I think if anything, it should be 3 points. And even then, I'm picking Kentucky to win. Some factors in that. I think that this is going to be Ole Miss's Ole Miss quarterback. What's his name again?
I'm blanking. Isn't it Austin? It's Austin something, isn't it? I'm blanking on the kid's name. I can look it up.
Please.
All right, it is
Austin Simmons.
Yeah, Austin Simmons. There you go.
All right, this is going to be his first start
on the road.
On the road in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Kentucky. I think he's going to throw a couple interceptions, put Kentucky in good field position. I don't think that their defensive line is good enough to stop the run. I know their offensive line struggled a lot last week, again, against something called Georgia State. And I like the matchup here. Give me Kentucky.
All right. Both Lucas and Connor are going Ole Miss in this one. All right. Oklahoma State at number 6, Oregon. Oregon's a 27.5-point favorite at home. I don't think they cover that. I am taking the Ducks in this one, though.
Yeah, I, too, will take the Ducks.
Yeah, this is easy. Give me Oregon.
Yep. Lucas and Connor, shocker, both going with the Ducks in this one.
Shocking.
All right. The Week 0 podcast team of the year, the Delaware Blue Hens.
Damn it.
Got 1-0, by the way. They go on the road to play 0-1 Colorado and Deion Sanders. I think I know where we're all going with this one. I so want to take Delaware just for the memes because it would be absolutely fucking hilarious. But I'm
I
going
think they're
with
about to get
Colorado.
cracked here. Yeah, give me Colorado.
I'll take Colorado. I just think
Okay,
that
Louisville.
what? Oh, what?
Is
What
it
we got?
Louisville or Louisville?
It's Louisville.
Oh man, that's a good pass.
Louisville.
Louisville.
No, I know.
Louisville.
I'm just.
all right.
Touchdown. All right.
By the way, Lucas has Colorado winning this game, but he has them winning it only by 10. That's crazy. Anyway, $1 ticket game of the week. Missouri State at Marshall. Yeah.
Wow.
Give me Marshall.
I'm taking the herd. Give me Marshall.
I want to take Missouri State to be different, but fuck it, I'm going Marshall.
What is Missouri State's mascot?
They're the Bears.
They're the Bears.
Missouri State Bears.
Bears.
Yeesh.
That's stupid. They're out of here.
Louisville's going for 2, and if they don't get this, how much momentum do they lose?
If they don't get this, they're losing the game.
All right, the game that everybody's here for. The Wigs Are a Podcast Game of the Week. Number 15, Michigan and Bryce Underwood.
This is
go on the road to play. Number 18, Oklahoma and John Mateer. Oklahoma is a 5.5-point favorite at home. Phil, you go last because your team is. We kind of know where we're going.
Oh boy!
I think this is going to be a defensive slugfest. I don't think there's going to be much scoring at all in this game. I think the difference is this game is at home, at Oklahoma, at night, and Oklahoma has the more experienced quarterback. For that reason, Boomer Sooner, baby.
I got to give this one to the off-season trash-talking champions, back-to-back years. Got to give it to Oklahoma. They've been able to put up crazy numbers so far. I know they played nobody. I think Mateer is a fantastic quarterback. I think that if he continues to do what he has done so far, he'll be a Heisman candidate. That being said, Michigan is designed to beat this style of offense. From the ground up, they are designed to eat clock. They are designed to stop the pass. They're designed to – you're going to have to out-physical them to win this game. I don't know if Oklahoma really has the guys, but I'm really leaning to the Sooners in this one. We're going to find out.
So you're taking Oklahoma?
I'm taking Oklahoma.
All right, before you go, Phil, I thought Phil would be the only one taking Michigan in this one. Lucas and Connor are both picking Michigan to win this game. Phil, go off.
All right, so I'm about to shock you guys. I am picking Oklahoma to win this game. That said, I hope I'm wrong. I do think that there is something to Bryce Underwood, first-time starter, true freshman quarterback, going on the road, hostile environment in Norman for, this early in the season. If this was maybe game 10, 11, I might feel a little differently, but this is going to be his first real test of adversity. Brett Venables is going to heat him up. I know that. Brett Venables is going to throw some different looks at him, and he's going to have to read the defense quickly, make quick decisions, and we just don't know what that looks like right now. So I'm going with Oklahoma. I think the final score is 31-21. But again, I hope I'm wrong.
Wow. Well, shout out Phil for being unbiased here. And
I told you guys I was locked in this year. I'm locked in.
All right. Every point matters. All right, Josh, you want to take us out?
Sure. All right, everyone. For everyone at home watching, for Lucas, for Connor, for The Bays Madman, Phil, for Ryan, Cars him for Vel. I am Josh. I'm still on Brian. This has been the Week 0 podcast. We will see you Saturday.